Hey guys, so today is going to be January favorites, and I'm really excited because I have a lot of good things here beside me, a lot of new products that I've recently picked up, and a lot of oldies but goodies type things. So let's go ahead and jump into it before I get into the makeup, because I really only have makeup and like one body care product. I want to talk about an app that I've been loving, which is Ibata, however you pronounce it. It's Ibotta. I will have a link to it down below. I've been linking it in the last, I don't know, couple of weeks worth of videos. If you follow my vlog channel, then I've talked about it on there as well. I'm totally not sponsored at all. It's just an app that I found out through a friend, through my personal Facebook. She linked it and was talking about it, and I was like, that can't be right. I mean, like, I just don't understand why people would give you money like that. So essentially, when you log into the app, I showed this again on my vlog channel. It has a whole bunch of stores listed by category. Groceries, the one that I tend to use the most, has Walmart, Target, Walgreens, CVS, H-E-B, Whole Foods, and the list goes on and on and on. Even Costco, Sam's, even Dollar General, even Dollar Tree. And then each of the categories has a whole bunch of food and stuff in there that you get rebates back on. If, maybe it has bread, any brand of bread, 50 cents back. You add the purchase, you verify your receipt, and then they deposit money straight into your account, which is crazy to me. Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, I use Ebates, which again, have that link down below that gives you cash back for shopping online. That I can understand because the websites and stuff have ads and whatnot. So the websites are somehow generating money from you clicking on things. But from this, there's no ads or anything. So I don't understand how they're just giving money. And it works. It's legit because I've deposited money in my PayPal and transferred it to my bank. And you can get gift cards and all kinds of stuff on the website, or on the app. So like I said, I'll have that link down below. If you sign up with the link, your first verification of a purchase gives you $10 back, and I think it gives me like $5 or something. I don't even care about that. You guys just need the app. It's amazing. Okay, let's talk about the couple of non-beauty items that I do have. I think I talked about this in general this last month, which is the Beauty Blender Solid. I still am enjoying this. Definitely, it is the 1 ounce solid. You can get it at Sephora. I think it's like $16. Mine came with this little pink like scrubby thing, and mine is disgustingly dirty already, but it works really well. I mentioned this last month as well. It does, to me, kind of dry out your brushes, so you have to be careful. The thing that has been my favorite this month, I showed this last month, this is a $1 from Dollar Tree oven mitt that has texture, which is awesome. It has texture here, and then on the inside, and it allows you to scrub your brushes. Now, that still is great and amazing. If you guys know who Sigma Beauty is, then you know of their brushes. They now have makeup again. They have cleansing mats. They have all kinds of stuff relating to brushes and makeup. One thing that they have, I think, is called a spa mat, and you essentially lay it down in your sink and you use your soap and just kind of scrub your brushes in it, and it's supposed to really deep clean them. Well, I kind of got this idea. We bought this for Maddie when she was a lot smaller and had a lot of trouble keeping her plate on her high chair. So this is from Babies R Us, and it's a rubberized non-slip mat for plates and bowls and stuff like that. I didn't find that this was that helpful before. It's a lot more helpful now that she's older. Well, I was looking at it and I'm like, man, it has a shape that would fit perfect in the sink. So what I did was I put this around the stopper in the sink, laid it out like this, and it has a lot of these like rubberized little raised dots on it, and then the Babies R Us is raised as well. So I essentially use this as a spa mat. I think this was $5 at Babies R Us. Really inexpensive. They come in a bunch of different colors, and it worked well. Like, I was able to scrub all my brushes on it. The one thing I can say with that Beauty Blender Solid, it did kind of discolor the mat just in the slightest in the center. It took away some of the pink, but none of the pink transferred to my brushes. So if you guys are looking for a very cheap alternative, and you don't want to go as cheap as this dollar oven mitt, you could get something like this at Babies R Us. I'm sure at Walmart, you can find them on Amazon. Like, you don't have to get the Babies R Us brand. You could probably find them cheaper elsewhere, and you're able to clean your brushes for just as good. I have two fragrances. This is the Fine Fragrance Mist in Winter Candy Apple and Pink Chiffon. I also have been enjoying Secret Wonderland, but I'm trying to savor it because it's discontinued. And this one won't be back till next year, but you can see I've used a good amount of it. It's already down here, and I just love it. To me, it's not necessarily a winter scent. It would transition very well into the spring and summer. It's so, so good. It has like that just crispness. It doesn't have the description on here, but like a crisp, sweet scent. Oh, it's just so good. And Pink Chiffon, I mean, you can see I'm more than halfway done with this one. I actually have another one sitting over there. This one is such a girly scent. It's like sweet and floral at the same time, and it's definitely a recognizable scent, but not too recognizable that you spray it and people are going to automatically think you smell like Bath & Body Works. So those are the two fragrances that I've been turning to the most this month. Okay, I have several makeup items to talk about. I have two Wet n Wild palettes. So if you follow my vlog channel, I vlogged or I hauled during one of my vlogs like a little mini drugstore haul, and I have all of the products that I purchased in this haul, or in this favorites video, because I loved all of them. Now, these two in particular, Wet n Wild, this is the Mega Glow Contouring Palette Contour in Dulce de Leche. So this and this product here, which is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour in the color Light, I bought the two of them together thinking that they would essentially do the same thing. They're completely opposite, aside from packaging and cost and like stuff like that, because this L'Oreal one was pretty expensive. I think it was like $13, and the Wet n Wild was $5, and you get so much more product in the Wet n Wild one compared to the L'Oreal. I mean, look at that difference. However, the tones in these are completely different. So if you compare the two contour colors, you can tell that the L'Oreal one is a lot more ashy, a lot more gray toned. This one has a warmer undertone for sure. So even though this is a contour palette, I've actually been using it to bronze up my face in general. I'm wearing it today. I'm not wearing this one today because I wanted to wear my makeup to work tonight, and I don't need to look all crazy contoured. So I am not wearing this, but typically what I'll do is take like an e.l.f. angled brush and just dab it along my cheekbone. I showed you how I use my contour in my most recent Getting Ready With Me video. That was using like my most recent favorites, but that's great for this one, just like that ashy undertone to contour your nose as well. This has that warmer undertone to bronze up the face. I'm having a hard time today, and it's just great. You get a lot of product for $5, and it's an amazing product. Now the highlighter on the other end I do like to use to set my under eyes, but I don't find that it's anything special. It's just a powder. I don't know. This one, on the other hand, is definitely a lot more on the shimmery side. It's very subtle, so you definitely could still use it as a highlighter, brow bone highlight and stuff like that, you know, down the bridge and just different things. It does say that you could like highlight your cheeks. This to me is a little too subtle to highlight my cheeks. I like that bam glow, but you could if you like the very subtle glow. So this I wouldn't recommend putting under your eye, but it is a great highlighting powder for everywhere else on the face. Okay, so speaking of highlighter, that other Wet n Wild product that I was talking about, again $5. It's the Mega Glow Illuminating Palette in Catwalk Pink. Huge palette. I mean, you can see here that it's very huge. You can do a lot with this. It's like a shimmer strip. It has 4 different colors. When you mix all of the colors together, it definitely gives this like pretty peachy pink. I don't know if you guys can see it. A very subtle glow as well. What I've actually been doing is leaving out this bronzy pink color and doing the 3 lighter to kind of give myself that highlight down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, at the top of my brow bone, and then on the top of my cheekbone. You can also use them individually. The pans are big enough to be able to use these individually, and they're all 3 really gorgeous colors. I'm not sure how well you guys will be able to see those, but they're all swatched in this area. This one and this one, these two, if you use them by themselves or even together, they would be a beautiful like glowy blush. These two are too light. They definitely are more of a highlight color, but they're all just so pretty, and they give the nicest subtle glow, but enough for me that you can see on my cheekbone. Okay, I have a blush. This is Clinique Heather Pop. I can't remember if I talked about this last month or not, but it's ironically not what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing a Milani blush, but this is just seriously the most pretty everyday very, very neutral toned blush. It has a slight sheen to it. It's so pretty. Slight sheen to it, but not enough to where if you wear this with a highlight, your face is going to look all glowy. And you guys know I have super oily skin, and this works amazingly with my skin tone, and I just love it. I think this could go probably to a deeper medium. Anything darker than that, I don't think it would show up as well. But overall, it's a beautiful color, and I love the formulation of the cheek pops. They're kind of pricey, more than I like to spend on a blush, but I think it's well worth it, and I'll probably pick up some more colors. Okay, the next product I want to talk about is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss. Again, if you follow my vlog channel and watch any of my vlogs, the last several darker colors I've been wearing has been this one right here. It's in Rouge Envy. I love these. I need to pick up more colors. They were kind of expensive, but they're supposed to be essentially a matte gloss. They dry to like a very satiny soft finish. They're nowhere near drying like a Sephora lip cream or anything like that. They don't have pigmentation that lasts all day. They do bleed a little bit, but in comparison to a normal lipstick, like right now I'm wearing Maybelline's Spice It Up, which is actually a matte lipstick. This will not stain my lips, and it will wear off throughout the day. This does leave a stain after the glossiness wears off, and it's beautiful. It just like feels so nice and soft. You don't even feel that you're wearing it, but it does have a little bit of transfer, so you do have to be careful of that. But it's beautiful overall. I have another color in Statement Nude that I picked up at the same time that I love. It's downstairs in my purse, but I love that one as well. I definitely need more colors. Last new product. This is, oh my gosh, I'm so blown away by this. Not cheap, I have to admit. Most of these new drugstore products like this wasn't cheap either. They're really expensive, and I don't feel like I had enough coupons for all of them, but what ifs. But I was blown away by this. Blown away. I'm wearing it today. Now, I do have to admit, in comparison to my e.l.f. Eyebrow Lifter and Filler, which I have in the color Light, this does give me a bolder brow, I feel like. A lot of people are comparing this to Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz because of the shape and everything of it. It has a little tiny tip, a little tiny point. I forgot to mention, mine's in the color Brunette, and then on the other side it has a spoolie, and again, it's shaped very similarly to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So I have a comparison here. This color here is the brunette. So the two colors for me are very, very similar. The one in the middle is the e.l.f. Lifter and Filler, and then this is the skinny line that the L'Oreal product gives. So to be honest, I've never physically owned the Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have tried it numerous times when I've been in Ulta and Sephora and stuff like that, and I really do like it. One complaint that I have is that the tip is very, very tiny, and although it gives you very natural looking brows, it does fall off quite a bit. Like you break it very easily, and I've seen that complaint from a ton of other people. So this one I have not yet broken. I don't know how much you actually get in here for the price. Let's see. So not very much. I don't know if you guys can see. A little, maybe an inch, maybe a little bit larger than an inch. So I don't know how quickly you would go through this. I don't wear makeup as often as other people may who do their brows, so it could last me a couple of months, and you know, $10 would probably be worth it, whereas I think a Brow Wiz is 20 something. The colors are very similar to me. Now for me in general, like I said, the e.l.f. one does give me a bolder brow. This is very natural to me, meaning I could probably wear it when I'm wearing not much makeup just to fill in my brows and make them look better, and no one would probably notice because it is very fine lines, and once you brush it out and everything, your eyebrows look amazing. I'm really, really blown away by this. If you guys have not tried this, I would highly recommend it. Okay, two more products. Next is an eyeshadow palette. Last month I talked about the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I still love that one. I gravitate towards it pretty much every time I wear makeup. This time I forced myself to use my It's Duty Time palette because I hadn't used it in a long time. But my go-to, aside from the Tartelette palette, has been the Naturally Pretty Must-Haves from IT Cosmetics. Okay, first off, aside from the packaging, which is beautiful, it's like a baby pink with rose gold writing, and look at this, like this is gorgeous. It has a mirror and then rose gold like foiling on the inside. The colors are so versatile. I honestly have used every color in here except this darker color. I'm wearing this on my inner corner right now. They have such great, like this color Happy is so pretty. It's just a milky white color to just, it's actually cream, to just kind of set your shadow primer and stuff like that. The Naturally Pretty Actual Color and Inspire, which is this like 2 lighter and darker mauve colors, are great transitional colors, and then the Transformation Hello Light is an amazing like just shimmer, pop of shimmer that you could put in your inner corner to make a matte shadow shimmery. So I really, really like this. It wasn't that expensive. I don't know if they still carry this particular little guy because it came with, I think it was like $28, and it came with this and a little mascara. So that was a great deal. I'm so happy I picked it up. I actually had the Celebration It palette and I got rid of it because I didn't like the colors as much as I like this. Last product is a Smith's Lip Balm Minted Rose. I've had this forever and honestly I've had no desire to use it until recently. It is this like really shiny, clear, almost Vaseline textured balm, and it has a very, very slight reddish pinkish tint to it. I'd say it's very minimal. It's right here when you put it on your lips, like it literally doesn't show any color at all. It has a great florally scent. I wouldn't necessarily call it rose. Again, I've had this forever, but it works so well at nourishing your lips at night. I've heard people have also put this on like dry cuticles, on cracked elbows and stuff like that. I haven't done that because it's kind of greasy for me, but on my lips it is so smooth and nourishing. I absolutely love it. I kind of want to try the other one that's like in a navy blue and red container that's a lighter pink color. Let me know if you guys like that one in the comments down below. Alright guys, so that was the end of my January favorites. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below some of your favorites that you had for the month. I'd love to hear it because I'm always on the hunt for new products to try out. I hope that you guys enjoyed my favorites and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!